I'm Chantel Oxley. I am 30 years old and I've lived in St. Cloud for 10 years. My friend Alyssa and I have been admitting Benton Stearns Progressives for 2 years, which has turned into this grassroots organizing tool that's been used to do things such as fundraise billboards, do a community aid drive in the wake of Daunte Wright's murder, as well as helping organize to bring equity work into the Cold Spring and Rocori district. There was a Facebook post that had gone viral of a woman who has biracial children who are experiencing racism in their current school district. There was a white supremacist who began stalking them, and he drove a Ford Excursion into their home. And this is where our fight began. There was a city council meeting, and we organized with people across the state of Minnesota to make sure that the community took this seriously and decided to move forward and to do something about it and not just pretend it was just a coincidence and happened in a vacuum. And this resulted in the city council hiring an equity firm to do some equity work and to basically do an audit of the city. That actually just came to a close here in September. And now it is on the community's hands to take the tools and the resources to organize and go forward.
My name is Christina Rhodes.
My name is Kelsey.
My name is Tysley Taylor.
My name is Sara Fry.
And we're Farmington Anti-Racist Movement.
In 2016, I was starting to really recognize the harmful rhetoric that was circulating throughout the community. And I think it was purely out of disgust and kind of like, can I say as a middle finger, to start a liberal group. And threw the invite out there.
That was like, these are my people.
And from there, kind of, a family was born.
We are just trying to organize to, I guess, educate mostly.
So with Juneteenth, we were all very supportive of Kristy's mission.
We have a community ambassador in Apple Valley that posted her Juneteenth proclamation. So I kind of took her example and wrote our own Farmington Juneteenth proclamation and submitted it. It was not adopted that first year. And there was kind of a harmful rant by our mayor after they denied it. And then it was more people came together and more people spoke out about it.
I have a really hard time not sharing my perspective on things, especially when it comes to things that cause harm to others.
This is a perfect example of systemic racism and systemic oppression. By denying recognition of a population's history, it's upholding white supremacy.
I spoke up about, the importance of being brave, and that just because it may not resonate with your buddies or your friends that you've grown up with here in Farmington, doesn't mean it's not important. My ask is that you actually bring the Juneteenth proclamation up for a real vote and be brave. I humbly ask that you, my representatives, right this wrong.
People called it out, right? The harmfulness, and then called the town in, right? And we resubmitted it again, and the next time it passed.
I, Mayor Hoyt, Mayor of the City of Farmington, do hereby proclaim June 19th, 2022 as Juneteenth Freedom Day in the City of Farmington, Minnesota.
It's not the end-all be-all, but it's a baby step, and I think it keeps the conversation going. You don't take the diversity and inclusion class and then say, okay, I'm done, because you're never done.
Farmington is going to get better. We're just going to keep pushing and keep working to make it better.
After 41 years of living in this town, I finally found my people. Folks that are loving and accepting and courageous and warm, and I want to build more of that.
It doesn't take a large group or a special type of person to organize and to make your community better, but a handful of people who share the same values and are willing to put up the fight. And I ran for school board this year and will be doing so again in 2024 because the powers that be are trying very hard to hinder this progress, but they can't stop us because we're right.
I ran for school board and I encouraged Kristy to run as a write-in. Neither of us, unfortunately, got elected on the board. We're not giving up. We're not letting that defeat us. If anything, it's gonna make us work harder and make us show up even more. And continue reminding people that we aren't going anywhere.